During the last few months, I saw so many videos about personal finances, tips to save more money or how to do the best investments and so on. One of the things that made me realize that my finances were apocalyptic was when I realized how much money I can save each month and how much money I had in the bank. And I have to say that the money wasn't in the bank. And when I saw my bank statement, I realized that I didn't save money because of big purchases, but because of the small ones. So in the middle of 2020, I started looking at my finances and how I could save money. Okay, it's not that will make me retire early, but it will help. And to go further into my minimalist pathway, I wanted to be more conscious about my consumption. And as you already know, I'm a radical person, so I decided to do a whole month without spending, except for my rent and my groceries. Hey there! If you're new here, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. In my videos I talk about minimalism, intentional living, slow living and personal development. If you want to see more videos about this topic, don't forget to subscribe and click in the like button. It will help me to be suggested for other people interested in this subject. So last October I decided to do a whole month without spending. Okay, so as I told you before, I'm the kind of girl who is really radical. I went vegan overnight just by watching a documentary on Netflix. I did a digital detox for a month and you will see a video here. I like to do things wholeheartedly to know what I miss or not. It's simple, my boyfriend can't believe how I've changed in the last few years. As I said in my video about financial freedom, I was the kind of girl who spent all her money because you know we have one life. But it was always the same stress at the end of each month because I had anything if something happened. So I started by automating my transfer at the beginning of each month and I decreased my spending on clothes and beauty and so on. If I didn't finish a product, I didn't buy a new one. Okay, it seems obvious, but actually it wasn't the case. But there were always $10 for this and $10 for that, and in the end it was a significant amount of money. I saw many videos about doing a whole year of no spending on clothes, on different categories, but I wasn't ready for that, so I've decided to do first of all a whole month of no spending. To motivate me, I printed a calendar with empty boxes, and when I didn't spend for a day, I checked the boxes, and actually it made me feel proud of myself. But I have to be honest, it was very hard. It was really challenging to not spend on clothes, on small things. So here what I did during the whole month to not spend money. Okay, so first of all, in order to not have a bad surprise, I checked all of my subscriptions, and if a spending wasn't clear for me or if I forgot a subscription, I directly emailed the company to cancel the subscription. For example, during this month I had $100 for Lingoda because in page 16 in the smaller paragraph it said that after the sprint $100 would be withdrawn from my account to add 10 more listens to my Lingoda account. But I didn't have any email to remind me this and I was furious, so I emailed them and I had my $100 back. But I canceled about 3 or 4 subscriptions this month and I saved so much money. The second thing that I did during this month was meal planning. Actually, it's something that I do a lot now, but not so much in October. And you will see in my next video that, yeah, it's something that I do a lot now. The point was to not take out for dinners, so we had to have something in the fridge to eat, and we saved a lot of money too. About food, another thing that I did during this month is to compare the price per pound or per kilo, and I've decided to not buy brands anymore, just the generic brand from the store. And when I started to compare the price per kilo per pound, I see a huge difference about the price, and we saved a lot of money. The first thing that I did during this month was to cancel all the email subscriptions about closed brands, home decor, and so on. I've started a new job, so in my head it was like, okay, so I need to have clothes to fit with my new job. But actually I had everything that I needed. You will see later in this video that clothes was something that was really difficult for me. And finally I wanted to do this whole month of no spendings because it was obvious that all the $10 things was a huge waste of money. And now that I do the minimalism game this month in January, I saw all the $10 things that I declutter now. So in October, when I wanted to do something to be more organized or to have an easier life, I try to reuse things, or I try to find something to not purchase all the things to be more organized or to have an easier life. Okay, so now that you know what I did during this month to not spend a dime, here is a list of all the things that I've learned during this month. So even if you don't have big purchases, the small ones could completely break your wallet. For me, it's closed, and it's all the small things, home decor, and all the small things on Amazon. And I realized how much money I waste on subscriptions that I didn't use. I have to be honest with you, actually I thought that I couldn't do it, so I'm proud of myself, but it was really hard. And actually the most difficult part was after the whole month of no spend. But this month really opened my eyes about my consumption, and that's why I've decided during 2021 to do a low buyer. And in the next video I will give you all my rules, but because there is a huge but. I was really frustrated during this month. I was frustrated because I didn't have a clear why. I thought it would be cool to do it because I saw many videos about no spend challenge and so on, and I was like, okay, I need to do this. But when the challenge was over, I bought so many second-hand clothes, gifts for Christmas, home decor. After this challenge, it was really difficult to not spend because, yeah, I was frustrated and I didn't know why I did this. So I recommend to do this challenge if you have a clear why, if you know exactly why you do it. And I think a month is great to start, especially if you are a shop alcoholic or if you spend a lot of small things, and if you are an emotional buyer. It will help you to be more intentful with your purchases. A no spending month will help you if you want to analyze your buyer behaviors, but really be careful about the after. Okay guys, it's the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it. If it's a big yes, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.